guys, good morning all of you. Shirkesar is here. So today we are going to start MSc Part First syllabus. In that we have to study physical chemistry. As we know, there are 4 units in physical chemistry. First unit is thermodynamics, then second unit is quantum chemistry, then third one is chemical dynamics, and fourth one is electrochemistry. So today we will study electrochemistry, that is unit 4 from physical chemistry. Guys, do you know what is mean by electrochemistry? The electrochemistry is defined as the study of chemical changes produced by electric current and production of electricity by chemical reaction. So that is the definition of electrochemistry. In the electrochemistry, electric current and production of electricity by chemical reaction take place. Okay, so in the electrochemistry, today we will study 4.3, that is batteries. In the batteries, first cell, that is alkaline fuel cell. It is for 4 marks question will ask in exam. The alkaline fuel cell example, that is well known example, hydrogen oxygen fuel cell. In the 4 marks question, we have to write or draw the diagram of hydrogen oxygen fuel cell, then explanation part and cell reaction. So it is for 4 marks question and very important. Okay, so let us see. This is your cell diagram or cell setup of alkaline fuel cell. Okay, and the second part is explanation. In the explanation, the first point is the fundamental and important example of alkaline fuel cell is hydrogen oxygen fuel cell. This whole diagram is indicate that it is hydrogen oxygen fuel cell. Okay, in the hydrogen oxygen fuel cell, it consists of two porous graphite electrode. First one is anode and another one is cathode. Both are the porous carbon or graphite electrode. It is made up of graphite. Okay, the electrochemistry part, alkaline fuel cell R is the form of galvanic cell. So that's why your anode is negative in galvanic cell and cathode is positive in galvanic cell. Okay, but in electrochemical cell, the anode is positive and cathode is negative. But here, because of galvanic cell, the anode and cathode are reverse. Okay, look at the diagram. The space between two electrode, this is the space between two electrode, the middle space is filled with concentrate potassium hydroxide or sodium hydroxide. This OH minus ion indicate that hydroxyl ion of sodium or potassium. That means it is a electrolyte part. What is mean by electrolyte? A substance whose aqueous solution conduct electricity. It is called as electrolyte. That means KOH in aqueous solution conduct electricity. So that is the role of electrolyte. Okay, then the temperature of the electrolyte is maintained at 200 degrees Celsius. How many temperature? 200 degrees Celsius temperature is maintained at electrolyte part. Okay, and pressure is at 20 to 40 atmospheric pressure, okay, of electrolyte, or in the cell setup maintain we have to temperature pressure that is 20 to 40 atmosphere, okay. So this is your third point. Then fourth point is here hydrogen at the left side hydrogen gas is passed on anode or bubbling through on anode. Hydrogen is in the gaseous form, do you know? And when hydrogen gas is passed or bubble on anode, okay, and at the right side oxygen gas is bubble through or pass on cathode, that is positively charged electrode, and hydrogen gas is continuously pass on anode, okay. Then the cell reaction will form, that is we have to see the cell reaction. It is for 2 marks. 2 marks for cell reaction, 1 marks for diagram, and explanation for 1 marks. So how to write the cell reaction? First, on anode at the left oxidation take place. On anode oxidation take place. Do you know what is mean by oxidation? Loss of electron is called as oxidation. How to occurs the oxidation process? We have to take 2 moles of hydrogen gas and plus hydroxyl ion from electrolyte, that is you can take KOH or NaOH is in the aqueous form. Do you know when KOH or NaOH is added into water, then it form aqueous phase, that is K plus OH minus or Na plus and OH minus. So we have to take 2 moles of hydrogen gas and 4 moles of hydroxyl ion in aqueous phase, okay. It gives 4 mole of water in liquid form and 4 electron is generated, okay. 4 electron is generated in a oxidation process, because oxidation is the loss of electron. Here 4 electron it get loss in oxidation at anode. These 4 electrons, that means in the diagram when hydrogen gas is oxidized by using hydroxyl ion, then this electron it get generated and pass toward the cathode electrode. Then the next cell reaction, half cell reaction on cathode, that is reduction. Do you know what is mean by reduction? Gain of electron is called as reduction. So at the right side oxygen gas is continuously pass on cathode and reduction take place. Here O2 gas is again reacts with 2 moles of water is in the liquid form and 4 electron is used to reduction of oxygen gas. Then you will get 4 OH minus ions in aqueous phase, okay. So this is your 2 half cell reaction occur at anode and cathode. And how to write overall reaction or net cell reaction by using 2 half cell reaction. First of all, cancel the left and right side for 4 electrons. Then what is the remaining part? OH minus, 4OH minus and 4OH minus is at the left and right side, so it is also cancel out. And here 2H2O and here 4H2O, 2H2O and 2H2O it get cancelled, and 2H2O is remain at the right side. So what is the remaining part in overall cell reaction? 2H2 gas plus O2 gas, and is at the right side 2H2O is your product. So this is your overall reaction of hydrogen oxygen fuel cell. Do you know what happened here? Hydrogen gas is reacts with oxygen, or both gases when taken at anode and cathode, then formation of water take place and electric current is generated in hydrogen oxygen fuel cell. Okay, the E0 of this cell reaction is 1.23 volt. Electrode potential is required 1.23 volt. Okay, then what are the advantages of hydrogen oxygen fuel cell? There are so many advantages. First advantage of the hydrogen oxygen fuel cell is it function at relatively low temperature. First, low temperature. It functions at relatively low temperature, 200 degrees Celsius. It is very low temperature. Okay, that means in comparison with other fuel cell, hydrogen oxygen fuel cell is required 200 degrees Celsius temperature. Then second one is they are non-polluting because water is only product. They are non-polluting. Okay, because H2 is byproduct. Okay, so these are the advantages of hydrogen oxygen fuel cell. Then next one is disadvantage of hydrogen oxygen fuel cell. First disadvantage is the removal of CO2 from air is inconvenience. The removal of CO2 from air is inconvenience. Inconvenience means what? It is difficult to remove CO2 gas from air, because O2 gas when pass on cathode, CO2 is also mixed with oxygen. So this is advantage, first advantage, disadvantage of hydrogen oxygen fuel cell. Then second, hydrogen gas is hazardous to use. H2 gas is hazardous to use. And cost of preparing hydrogen gas is very high. Cost of formation of hydrogen gas is very high. So these are the disadvantages of hydrogen oxygen fuel cell. And the remaining part is application. What are the application? Do you know? Liquid hydrogen alkaline fuel cell, cloud power, nuclear submarine are very used. Okay, or then a second one is it is used in a space program to provide electric power. This is simple one. It is used in space program to provide electric power, electric power. Okay, then second one is, in the spacecraft the water vapor produced is condensed and used for drinking of astronaut. Okay, because in hydrogen oxygen fuel cell water is byproduct, so that water is used for drinking of astronaut. Okay, so this is all about alkaline fuel cell. Okay, and it is for 4 marks, and remaining advantages, disadvantages and application, it is for again one marks question. Okay, they can ask directly for 3 marks, give the advantages, disadvantages and application in the exam, so it is also important. Okay, thank you.